As we age, one of the simplest yet most powerful gifts we can give to our bodies is movement. And among all forms of exercise, walking stands out as one of the most gentle, natural, and effective ways to keep our hearts strong, especially after 60. Just 20 minutes a day. That's all it takes to begin transforming the way your heart works, your blood flows, and your energy feels. But there's something else we'll talk about today. Something equally important. Because while walking heals your heart, certain everyday foods can quietly hurt it without you even realizing. So in this video, we'll uncover what happens inside your heart when you walk for just 20 minutes a day. The silent food habits that slowly damage your body as you age, and what to eat instead to keep your heart and body strong, vibrant, and full of life. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how small, daily changes can protect your heart for years to come. Let's begin with the power of walking, the most underrated medicine in the world. When you take your first few steps, your muscles wake up and start pulling oxygen from your blood. Your heart senses this and beats a little faster, gently pumping more blood through your veins and arteries. Within the first 5 minutes, your circulation improves, your blood pressure begins to stabilize, and your heart starts getting a healthy workout without stress or strain. After about 10 minutes, something amazing happens. Your blood vessels begin to relax and open wider, allowing more oxygen to reach your brain and heart. This helps lower the bad LDL cholesterol that clogs arteries and supports the good HDL cholesterol that keeps them clean. By the 15-minute mark, your body releases endorphins, those feel-good hormones that reduce stress and anxiety. That's not just emotional, it's physical healing too. Because less stress means lower cortisol levels, which protects your heart from inflammation and rhythm problems. And when you hit 20 minutes, you're giving your heart one of the best gifts possible: a steady rhythm, improved circulation, and oxygen-rich blood feeding every cell in your body. Doctors have found that walking just 20 minutes daily can cut the risk of heart disease by up to 30%. That's nearly the same benefit as some medications, but with zero side effects. Now, imagine doing this every day. Over time, your heart becomes more efficient, like a well-trained athlete. It doesn't need to beat as fast to pump the same amount of blood. Your resting heart rate begins to lower. Your blood vessels stay flexible instead of stiff. And your risk of stroke, diabetes, and high blood pressure begins to fall. Walking also helps your body manage weight naturally, which means less strain on your heart and joints, even if you don't lose much weight. Walking improves how your body uses insulin and burns fat, keeping your metabolism active and your energy steady throughout the day. And here's something most people don't know. Walking increases the production of nitric oxide, a natural compound that relaxes your arteries and improves blood flow. It's like oiling a machine. Your entire circulatory system runs more smoothly. So yes, walking 20 minutes a day doesn't just strengthen your legs, it strengthens your lifeline. But there's one thing many people overlook. Even if you walk every day, if your diet quietly harms your heart, you might be undoing all that good work. Because the truth is, some foods that seem harmless are silently damaging aging bodies from the inside. So in the next part, we'll reveal the common foods that silently hurt your heart and body, and what simple swaps can protect you instead. You'll be surprised how small changes, like replacing just one breakfast habit, can make a world of difference. Now that you know how walking strengthens your heart, let's talk about the hidden side of the story, the foods that quietly undo that progress. You see, as we age, our metabolism slows, our blood vessels become less flexible, and our digestion changes. That means foods that didn't harm us at 30 can silently create inflammation and blockages at 60. Let's uncover some of these silent culprits and learn what to eat instead. It's an easy choice: a slice of ham for breakfast, sausages at lunch, or deli meat sandwiches for dinner. But processed meats like sausages, bacon, salami, and ham are filled with preservatives called nitrates and nitrites. When these chemicals enter the body, they form compounds that damage the inner lining of your arteries, the very walls your blood flows through. This damage leads to inflammation, and over time, plaque starts to build up. A study from Harvard found that eating processed meat daily increases the risk of heart disease by 42% and diabetes by 19%. So what should you eat instead? Choose fresh, lean protein like grilled chicken, turkey, fish, or even lentils and beans. If you crave that smoky flavor, try seasoning your food naturally with paprika, garlic, and herbs. Your arteries will thank you and your heart will stay stronger for years. Now let's talk about sugar, not just in desserts, but the kind hiding in everyday items like cereals, ketchup, salad dressings, and even healthy juices. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at processing sugar. Too much sugar leads to spikes in insulin and triglycerides, tiny fat particles that float in your blood and increase your risk of artery blockage. You may not feel it, but over time, these sugar spikes silently cause inflammation in your heart and liver. What to do instead? Replace sweetened drinks with water, herbal teas, or infused water with lemon or cucumber. Choose whole fruits instead of fruit juices. Because whole fruits come with fiber that slows sugar absorption and keeps your blood sugar steady. Just cutting out one sugary beverage a day can reduce your risk of heart disease by nearly 20%. Salt, it's small, it's simple, but it can be surprisingly dangerous. After 55, our kidneys become less efficient at removing excess sodium. That extra sodium causes the body to hold on to water, increasing blood pressure and putting strain on your heart. Most of this salt doesn't come from the shaker, it comes from packaged soups, sauces, canned vegetables, and restaurant meals. If your ankles swell or you feel puffy after eating salty food, that's your body's way of saying, I'm retaining too much water. What to do instead? Use herbs and spices like oregano, rosemary, turmeric, or lemon zest for flavor. Try potassium-rich foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and spinach. They help balance sodium levels naturally. Your taste buds will adjust, and within weeks you'll start enjoying food's real flavor again without the salty overload. Another silent threat comes from the oils we cook with. Many households still use vegetable oil blends, margarine, or reheated cooking oils, which are high in trans fats and omega-6 fats. These unhealthy fats can increase bad LDL cholesterol and reduce good HDL cholesterol, creating the perfect storm for heart problems. Better alternatives. Cook with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or mustard oil in moderation. These oils are rich in heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that help reduce inflammation and keep your arteries flexible. If you enjoy fried foods, try using an air fryer. It cuts down oil use by almost 90% while keeping the taste. White bread, white rice, pastries, and sugary snacks. They may taste comforting, but they act like a sugar bomb once they hit your bloodstream. Refined carbohydrates cause quick spikes and crashes in blood sugar. Over time, this wears down your insulin response, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes and heart problems. What to do instead? Choose whole grains, oats, brown rice, quinoa, barley, or millet. They digest slowly, give steady energy, and help maintain healthy cholesterol levels. You'll feel more energized without the sugar highs and lows. You see, heart health isn't just about moving more, it's also about feeding better. Even the best walking habit can't fight off a diet that silently harms you from the inside. But when you combine daily walking with heart-friendly foods, you build a shield of protection that grows stronger with time. In the next part, we'll explore the best foods to nourish your heart, the smart daily habits that make walking even more powerful, and how to build a lasting routine for life. So stay with me, your heart deserves this care. Now that we've uncovered the foods that can silently damage your heart, it's time to focus on what truly heals, the foods and habits that make your heart younger, stronger, and more resilient with every passing day. Because the good news is your heart can heal. No matter your age, your body can begin to repair inflammation, improve blood flow, and restore balance, starting with what you eat and how you move. Let's explore the best foods and daily practices to protect your heart naturally. We'll begin with foods that nourish your heart like medicine. Oats and whole grains, oats, barley, and brown rice are packed with soluble fiber, a special kind that binds to bad cholesterol and helps flush it out of your body. A bowl of oatmeal in the morning can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10% when eaten regularly. Fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and keep your heartbeat steady. If you don't eat fish, try flax seeds, chia seeds, or walnuts. They're wonderful plant-based alternatives. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, and mustard greens contain nitrates that naturally relax blood vessels, helping to lower blood pressure. They also provide magnesium, which helps regulate your heartbeat. Berries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are loaded with antioxidants that protect your arteries from oxidative stress, one of the main causes of aging in your blood vessels. Olive oil and nuts. Olive oil contains healthy monounsaturated fats that reduce inflammation and improve HDL, your good cholesterol. A handful of almonds or walnuts a day can do wonders for your heart rhythm and energy. Dark chocolate in moderation. A small piece of dark chocolate with 70% cocoa or more can help improve blood flow and reduce stress hormones. But remember, just a square or two. Quality, not quantity, matters. Another secret to heart health that many forget: hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst weakens, and mild dehydration can make the heart work harder to pump blood. Try to drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. If plain water feels boring, add slices of lemon, cucumber, or mint for natural flavor. And never underestimate the power of sleep. During deep sleep, your heart rate and blood pressure drop, giving your cardiovascular system the rest it needs to recover. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of peaceful sleep each night. A well-rested heart is a healthy heart. Now, let's return to the simple magic of walking, your heart's favorite form of exercise. The key is consistency, not intensity. Here are a few ways to make your daily 20-minute walk enjoyable and sustainable. Walk after meals. A 10 to 20-minute walk after eating helps lower blood sugar and aids digestion. Walk with a friend or group. It turns exercise into a joyful social habit and keeps you motivated. Change your scenery. Try parks, tree-lined streets, or walking indoors at malls during bad weather. Focus on your breathing. Take slow, deep breaths as you walk. It calms your mind and helps oxygen flow better. Listen to uplifting music or nature sounds. This makes walking feel like meditation, a moment of peace for both mind and heart. Over time, you'll notice small changes: better sleep, lighter mood, easier breathing, and more energy throughout the day. Think of your heart as a garden. Walking is the sunlight that keeps it alive, and healthy food is the water and soil that help it grow. When both come together, your heart thrives. Studies show that combining 150 minutes of moderate walking per week with a Mediterranean-style diet can reduce the risk of heart attacks by up to 50%. That's half the risk just from small, consistent daily habits. So if you've been waiting for a sign to start, this is it. Your next 20-minute walk could be the beginning of a new chapter, one where you feel lighter, calmer, and more alive. A healthy heart isn't built in a day, but every step, every meal, every sip of water brings you closer. So tomorrow morning, put on your shoes, step outside, take a deep breath, and walk. Do it for your heart, your body, and your peace of mind. And as you take those steps, remember, your heart has been beating for you every second of your life. Now it's your turn to walk for it.